Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. As always, I apologize for the lighting. It is pitch black dark still outside because it is dark 0:30 in the morning. So happy weigh-in day. It's my weigh-in day anyway. And how did I do on the scale? Well, let me preface by saying we had a couple birthday celebrations for Doug in there. And the boys were home and a few bit too many treats, but I am thrilled and happy to report that I stayed exactly the same right down to the ounce, which, like Kim and a girl on her phone always says, it amazes me when I can stay exactly the same. Exactly. Was I mindful? Yes. Was I careful? Meh. Did I have treats? I did. But, you know, I really did try to have the half a piece of cake and the, tablespoon of ice cream. And I really, really did try. And I feel that my efforts were rewarded with a stay the same. So I am happy with that. I am fine with that. I am thrilled with that. And next week, I'm predicting a loss. We shall see. Because we have nothing coming. We have a party on Saturday. We have a 90th birthday party on Saturday, but I'm not worried about that at all. It's at a restaurant, but I am absolutely not worried about that. So I think it's going to be a really great week, and I think the scale is going to go down a little bit. So that makes me happy. So that is it. That is my weigh-in, exactly the same to the ounce, which I know that if I waited a half an hour and got on the scale, I might be up an ounce or two or down an ounce or two, but it is what it is, so I will take that. This week's meeting topic, let's get on to that. How to make activity feel more fun. Because, I know people do not like to exercise. Yes, there are some of us that do, but the majority do not. So let's see what WW has to say about how we can make it more fun. Whether the new year has you excited to move more, or that fresh start effect has already started fading, build momentum with a little help from your friends, or your family, your WW coach, or your community. It says, try this. Which sounds most like you? I love the energy of a group. Meeting new people is fun. I prefer being active alone but want encouragement. Or I enjoy being active with loved ones I trust. So they want you to first choose your, I guess we'll call it a personality. For me personally, it's I enjoy being active with loved ones I trust. Not into the group thing, not into the gym thing. I don't need somebody to cheer me on. Doug and I do just fine every morning. That's what I prefer. Or if we go on a family hike, when the boys are available or something like that, that is what I prefer. So then it says to get others involved. If you pick the first one that you like the energy of a group, join a local sports league or activity group like a hiking or gardening club. If you prefer being alone but want encouragement, set activity goals and check in with a supportive person weekly to discuss. If anybody needs a support person, I'll be happy to do it for you. And lastly, if you enjoy being active with the loved ones you trust, make a regular walking date with a pal in real life or while catching up over the phone. Now, I told you that's my preference, and Doug and I work out together every morning. We do usually some form of HIIT training. For the longest time, probably for over a year, we did the exact same thing. Like we would choose a routine, a workout from our app and do it. Lately, we've been kind of mixing it up a little bit. Doug's doing some different things, like still doing HIIT training, but using different apps and all. So we're still doing it together. We are in the family room on our mats together every morning, but we're just doing a little bit of our own thing. I do want to start running again. I've been a little bit lazy about that, just because of my knee bothering me. So if that's the case, I'm not sure exactly. I'm thinking that I might still work out with Doug in the morning, and then the 2 nights that he's at school, I might do a quick run. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of motivating myself in my head on that one. So then it says, leverage your WW community. Engaged often with a Connect group for your favorite activity. I don't use Connect, so I don't like the platform, honestly. And to be honest with you, I don't need more social media. I don't. Share goals and wins on Connect with your coach or at your workshop. If you don't have a workshop or a coach, share them with me. I would love to hear them. And post an activity photo on Connect. Ask a fellow WW member to join you. So that's basically an ad for WW. You do not have to leverage your WW community. You can leverage your community. You can leverage your community here on YouTube, on Facebook, or heck, in real life. Yeah, just find a friend that you know likes to work out and pick their brain and ask for help and maybe do a workout or 2 with them. You're going to need to find something to keep you motivated, because honestly, motivation wanes. And we all know that. We all know that. If it didn't, there wouldn't be any overweight people in this world today, because we would all lose the weight. We would stay motivated to do it forever. And that's not the case. It's not. So, I don't know. As much as I love activity, I'm not loving the way this was set up. I should have read it beforehand and kind of came up with my own, but we'll go on and see what they say. So write out a plan to amplify your activity. I'm going to involve blank, a person or group, when I do blank activity on a specific day. I know when I was running a lot, I would use that time to catch up on shows that I would have on the DVR. I would watch them on my iPad. My treadmill has a shelf that I can put my iPad on. If I was running down on the treadmill. If I was running outside, I would catch up on YouTube videos that I didn't need to watch, like podcasts or people that do a daily vlog and just talk, like don't necessarily show you stuff. Like I wouldn't watch like a cook with me or a clean with me or a decorate with me, but I would watch or listen to, like I said, a podcast or somebody's daily vlog who just, gives inspiration during talking. I would do that when I would run outside. I'd only put one earbud in so I can hear everything else going on around me, and I would do that. It was a good time to catch up on those things, kept me motivated, because if I was done my run but still had 3 minutes in the podcast, I would go that extra couple minutes just to finish the podcast. So it was motivating in that sense too. Let's see what else they have to say. Let's dive a little deeper. Think about the most fun you've had in the last few weeks, or when you felt especially inspired or encouraged. Chances are other people were around you. Your BFF, your family, friendly faces at your WW workshop, or an energetic room of concert goers. That's a little random. Humans thrive when we connect with or feel supported by others. Infuse that energy into your activity routine, and it's likely to feel more enjoyable, so you'll want to do it more. Sharing the activity experience with others can also build confidence, inspire you to rev up the intensity, and make whatever you do feel easier. Lots of people struggle with getting and staying active. It's normal. But moving more is a key strategy for losing weight and keeping it off. Finding ways to make moving your body something you actually like, and dare we say, even look forward to, will help you get that much closer to your goals. Like I said, people don't love exercise. There are people that do, but the majority of the population does not. And I feel that you shouldn't exercise to lose weight, but you should exercise for your health, for your body, for your mind. Does it help with you losing weight? Yes, it does. It does. But it's not the key thing. The key thing is the food you're putting in your body and how much of that food you're putting in your body. That's the key to losing weight. But exercise is the key to health, because there is a huge difference between losing weight and getting healthy. I learned that over the last 4 years of my journey. When I started my journey, I was all about losing weight and the low point foods and the 0 point this and the sugar-free this and the fat-free this. And I realized for me, I was damaging my health by putting all of the not whole foods and artificial stuff and chemicals into my body. Where was I going with this? Then when I realized I wanted to not only lose weight, but be healthy, I started looking at exercise a different way. I started looking at eating a different way. And the exercise is what we're talking about today. So that's what I'm going to focus on. But it is a physics law that something in motion, and we'll say a body in motion, stays in motion. Something at rest, a body at rest, stays at rest. You can see this by looking around at people you know. And sometimes it happens as we age, but I'm going to tell you right now, stop using age as an excuse. Yep. I see women who are out there in their 70s and 80s running marathons and doing triathlons and running 5Ks and walking 5 miles a day and all that. So, and why? Why are they able to do that at that age? Because they've taken care of their body and their health, because they've always moved their body. The longer you sit your butt on the couch watching TV show after TV show after TV show, the less your body is going to move and the less your brain is going to want to move. I am not saying you have to be the 80-year-old that's running a marathon. I am not saying you have to be the 75-year-old who's out there doing a 5K. But I am saying that you need to move your booty. You do. Exercise is the right thing for your health because it helps us keep limber. It helps move our muscles. It helps our joints. It helps our bones. It helps everything. The more you move, the better you feel. The more you move, the more active you can become. And by active and by moving, take a walk. Do chair yoga. Sit, if you're insistent on sitting on the couch watching TV, get some hand weights and use them while you're watching TV. You can work your upper body. You can sit on the couch and march in place with your legs. You don't have to sit on the couch and be a potato. If I can't get you off of that couch, if I can't get you out from in front of that TV, then you need to do something while you're sitting on that couch. Because you know why? A body in motion stays in motion, and a body at rest stays at rest. Do you want to be that old woman who cannot move out of the chair, who cannot take herself to the bathroom, who cannot do whatever? I don't think so. And how do we avoid that? By moving our bodies. Now, is that the end all be all? Absolutely not. You may have physical limitations, and I understand that. Believe me, my mother had Parkinson's disease. I understand physical limitations. But I also wonder if my mom maybe didn't give up so soon and did her therapies like she was supposed to and all that. I wonder if she would have been able to move better longer. I don't know. And I'm not going to even guess at that, but I just know that I am going to do what I need to do to keep moving. I'm going to move my body. Like I said, I am not going out and running marathons. I have zero desire to run a marathon or a triathlon, but I do have a desire to keep my body moving. And I can do that in ways that are low impact, zero impact, or light impact, depending on what you want to do. I know exercise is not fun for most people. I get that. But there's a lot of things in life that aren't fun. Paying taxes isn't fun, but guess what? You have to do it. So look at exercise like that. It may not be fun, but the dividends in the long run are going to pay off. And guess what? Find something that's fun. Like it said, grab your best friend and go for a walk. Make it a date. Hold each other accountable. Grab your spouse and do a quick workout. You don't have to work out for an hour in the morning. We don't have time. I'm not getting up any earlier than 5 a.m. I used to, but I'm not anymore. So I get up at 5. By the time we motivate ourselves to actually start the workout, it's generally 5:20. And that's okay. We work out depending on how much time we have. We'll work out for 20 minutes, we'll work out for a half hour. Some days we'll do 40 minutes. But most of the time we don't. It doesn't matter because we're doing something. We're moving our body for a period of time. I know if you work in an office, it's tougher because you're sitting at a desk all day. My husband does that. I get it. But he makes sure he gets up every single hour and moves a little bit. It may be just taking a quick spin around the first floor. It might be walking up to the second floor to go up a flight of steps and come back down. A minute or two, that's all, just a minute or two. Just to move his body and keep him, active. And everybody can afford that minute or two because you might have to go to the bathroom. Use that as your opportunity. You might go refill your coffee cup. Use that as your opportunity. Fit it in where you can. Fit it in where you can. And don't say, oh, I can't get up earlier, you can. If you want something bad enough, you will do it. That is what it comes down to, my friends, right there. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. Yep. I know this was a lot of tough love because I'm passionate about moving your body. And I think one of the reasons I am so passionate is because I watched my mom deteriorate so quickly when she stopped moving her body, when she succumbed, when she gave up. And I think that is why I am so passionate about it. But like I said, you can do anything. If you are confined to a chair or a wheelchair or use a walker, it's okay. There's something you can do. You're watching me on YouTube right now. Look up some chair exercises on YouTube. Look up something. If you belong to the Y, go in the water. It's so gentle on your muscles and your bones and your joints. There's something out there for you, my friends. There is. And if you need help finding it, I'll help you. I am not a dietitian. I am not an exercise scientist. Just a girl on a journey. So that's my disclaimer there. But you can do this. You can do hard things. Find something you like and do it. And even if you don't want to spend a full half hour in the morning doing something, incorporate it in through the day. Incorporate it in. If you're sitting watching TV, get up during the commercials. If you are working in the kitchen making something, do a couple counter push-ups off of your counter. Every time you pass through a doorway, whether it's going into your bedroom, into the kitchen, into the living room, into the bathroom, stop and do either some stretches or some squats or something that you can do. Whatever it is that you can do on your level. Just try to make that conscious effort to move your body. Trust me, the dividends it pays are much, much bigger than you would expect. So that is it. You knew I was going to get crazy. You knew I was going to get crazy. You knew I was going to give you tough love. So just do me a favor. Today is Wednesday, or whatever day it is you're watching this. Take one week starting today, and just 3 times go intentionally move your body. Be intentional about it. Do it for me. Do it for me. 3 times in a 1 week, in a 7-day span, just intentionally move your body. You can do it. I know you can. And I am here to cheer you on. So let me know down in the comments below if you're going to do it, if you're going to take that challenge, and if you're going to move your body intentionally. Tell me what you're going to do. And if you need help, please reach out. Okay, I'm done. I'm so worked up. Now I want to go exercise again. I already did my exercise this morning. So my friends, thank you so much for putting up with this little rant today. I know. It's just, I'm so passionate about it, and I just want you to be the best version of you. That's all I want. That's all I want. Because you're the only you around, and you don't need to be anybody else. So thank you for watching. I'll pop a couple of motivational videos right here for you. Subscribe, like, comment, and share if you know somebody that needs to get off their butt and get out in front of that TV and go move a little bit. I know. Thanks, my friends, and I will see you all in my next video.